All right, it is 7:36 now. She is a New York Times best-selling author whose 25 books have been translated into 12 languages and sold more than 8 million copies around the world.
And she's from Washington State. Catherine Bybee is no stranger to the Pacific Northwest, but now she is out with a new book inspired by her own life experiences in California's recent wildfires. She joins us live this morning to talk about My Way to You. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. So I guess first just tell us about your latest novel that involves surviving the California wildfires.
Well, I have lived in Southern California, like you said. I turned 18 and left Washington State for sunnier weather. I had no idea that I was going to be battling fires almost my whole time that I've been there. I lived on a 5.5-acre property next to the forest, and this time the fire caught up with us. So it was horrific when it happened, and I needed to write about it. I needed to tell the world what happens before, during, and after a horrible devastation like that.
Yeah, we're looking at some of the pictures that you took that just show kind of how devastating this was for so many, your neighborhood, so many parts of California. What was it like for you to pull on those experiences? Was it kind of cathartic in a way to pull some of that out for this book?
Yeah. It is cathartic. It's cathartic at times and painful at others. I get asked a lot, how did it feel? And sometimes I would cry when I would write a scene because I'd remember something. And then I'd dust myself off and get up and write the next one, because it's a story that needs to be told. People need to hear what goes on during this. And yes, it was good therapy.
Yeah, and we should be clear, it is a novel, like your other books. What is the basic storyline that it involves, or the plot?
Oh, well, I have Parker. Parker is a young woman who gets pulled out of college unexpectedly when her parents pass away, and she's left with the charge of taking care of her younger siblings. So she's holding the ranch together with her siblings and just trying to hold on and control things that are happening in her life. Of course, she couldn't control her parents passing, and she certainly couldn't control the fire. And so that just makes her want to control absolutely every single thing in her life. And then she's faced with a mountain that is going to come flooding down, and now she realizes she's got no control over anything. So I wanted to bring it to light, the heroes that show up after the camera crews are gone and the fire is out. What happens next? So I make her story about hope and how she evolves, and how at the end of the story you're left with this feeling of, I can conquer what life throws at me, and that's how the story goes.
Wow. Okay. I say we don't want to give away too much.
Right.
We want people wanting more. So excited to check this book out. Catherine, thank you so much. My Way to You, out tomorrow. You can find it now on Amazon and wherever books are sold. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.